All right, I want to address something here. Today's April 1st, April Fool's Day. The interview I did with Natural O Baker's Dozen has came out now. We put this out on April Fool's Day because we're the other April Fool's Day. I did that nice little prank on Phil, in which Phil actually involved himself in the criminal conspiracy because Amy Lilly also happens to be related to the Lillys who are police officers and everything else. That's why she was so adamant about attacking me and threatening me and using what Phil said, because the Lillys have gone out of their way to try to tear down my reputation, defame me, lie on me, stuff like that. There's a whole bunch of material that's taken place since I've sent the other stuff out that I've been able to collect. That's going to go on a disc, several discs as a matter of fact. I'm going to send them to all the same people I sent them to before: ACLU, ACLJ, VFW, um, Fox News, MSNBC, InfoWars, the U.S. Attorney's Office here in Beckley, Eric Holder. I want to get something done. Now, the fact that an FBI agent by the name of Michael Hayden is also involved in this, and now that I have two copies of my phone records, I can prove it. So I want this here to be put up. In fact, if they can't find my phone records from Sprint, even though I have recordings where they've looked into it and sent to go get it and supposed to be sending it to me and everything else, it's going to affect all of this a great deal. The situation as it is just insane. Um, and the weight of it has sunk on me of what I'm doing, uh, of how involved they are in everything. I mean, it's just wow. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's This is just amazing. I'm going to try to get a few more recordings. I'm going to try to also call the FBI office in Pennsylvania tomorrow, which is Monday, to get this information out so that everyone can have access to it. So I'll have more information to be gathered, more intelligence to use, stuff of that nature. Uh, I mean, this is just stupendous. It's insane. It's huge. It's monumental. Um, when all this comes out, it's going to be bad. Uh, but I'm also going to contact Fox News, Fox 59 tomorrow, and I'm going to give them a copy of the information, the local stuff, uh, coming from Captain Rogers on from the Beckley Police Department. The other information that I had given him, the fact that I also have a video with the Raleigh County Prosecutor's Office refusing to accept exculpatory evidence which can prove Marlo Jordan and Eric Harris's innocence, even though they are bound by law to do so, which meant that even though I had to force it upon them, if they haven't given it to their attorneys by now, it's easily a criminal action. They might do it later on to try to protect themselves, but video doesn't lie. It's enough to deal with it as it deals with it. The uh, the case, the situation, everything is just being absolutely ridiculous. Eric's lawyer keeps pushing it back, basically to give them time to see what I'm going to do to try to delay me in taking action. Well, I'm going to surprise him on that one because I'm not going to be delayed in taking action. I'm jumping ahead with it. Um, and this is probably going to get really serious. Probably going to be brought up on false charges. They're going to falsely arrest me. Well, attempt to if I can. I'm going to evade them as best I damn well can, and I'm pretty sure I'm willing to bank my skills against theirs any day of the week. Um, the simple fact that I'm trying to do this is going to raise some serious hell. They're not going to like it. They're actually going to absolutely detest what I'm doing, and they're going to try to stop me. New materials came up where I've been threatened by Nathan Lilly, where they've used Amanda Brewer to come out and try to make false accusations against me, uh, which is no big deal. Amanda's already known for being a liar, among a great many other things. And it's going to roll back to the same amounts of different shit. I mean, it's just going to, when the truth comes out, it's going to be horrible, and they're going to come gunning for me. So I'm putting this video out there to let everybody know I am in fear of my life. I mean, I'm not just joking or making it up. I'm legitimately in fear of my life. If I seem cool and relaxed, well, I'm good at hiding my emotions. But yeah, I am. Um, and more importantly, I need everyone who sees this, who hears this, to understand something. 6 years of my life have been wasted. My name has been defamed, my character destroyed. I mean, these people have done everything they can to ostracize me, or to make other people around me ostracize me, so that no one would believe the story I'm telling. And uh, that in and of itself is one element to this. You know, they're going to paint me as the bad guy, and that's fine. Um, you know, they can make me the bad guy. I've already gotten to the hero archetypes and all that other stuff. You know, I'll be the villain, or at least I will, from what they're going to tell you. They're going to make things up and everything else. And if I'm the person they say I am, if I'm the crazy psycho, you know, drug addict, drug dealing, terrorist, child molester, lunatic that they're going to make me out to be, you have to ask, how come these people have had 6 years of riding my ass and haven't been able to catch me at one single thing? The only time I've been involved in criminal activity, such as dealing with drugs, primarily has been through Terrence Price, or through the Lilies, or through Norma Jean Martin. Martin's married into the Massies. You know, I mean, the the whole situation here is just fundamentally insane. I mean, they're basically marrying their kids in together to get different little families together. I mean, it's almost like some kind of uh, a mafia deal, where you're talking about, you know, a feudalist society of people intermarrying different family members, or intermarrying their families, so that, you know, they can consolidate power and stuff. I mean, this is it's dark age politics basically, but it's still going on in our society. And you know, the Italians have done it, the Irish have done it. It's just the way the world works. Thing about this is, like I said, I'm in fear for my life because these people have infiltrated the prosecutor's office, different private lawyers, um, the biker club, the Avengers. I know of for sure. Um, State, city, county government. I mean, these people have basically used all their family to vote other people into positions, or friends of the family into positions, to give them certain benefits. And I mean, you could say this doesn't happen, but this has been done before. For example, with the Irish mafia up in New York and Maryland and stuff like that. It's been done with the Italian mafia, and now you're looking at this being done, you know, right here in West Virginia. The situation as it manifests is this. Uh, well, basically, it just comes down to this. I'm going to leave it up to the legal system to get justice for me. And if they can't, and if I am attacked, if the people I care about are attacked to protect these people's criminal actions, then I'll settle for revenge. I mean, it's the same thing. When you let someone else get revenge for you, it's justice. And when you uh, try to get justice for yourself, they call it revenge. Well, whatever. I'm not going gunning for these guys, but if they come gunning for me, I will defend myself. I don't care if they have a badge or what. You know, it's kind of impossible to say you're going to use position and authority while violating a person's civil rights, violating every oath of to uphold the law that you can, while trying to pretend to manifest the law. For those who've seen the movie Gangs of New York, you know what the mayor said on that movie about the appearance of the law must be maintained at all times, especially while breaking the laws. What you have here, these people are going to harass, attack, and destroy everyone around them. And when you look at the Teresa Bowling shooting, you see, you know, Duckworth and Palmatier, best buddies for life, in there with a Deputy Lilly, who's related to every other deputy, every other Beckley cop with the last name of Lilly, and Mary Jennings, the head prosecutor, the head magistrate out here, and they're all tied in with Mary Jennings and all these other people, and all this goes back. The highest one in the food chain I can find is this FBI agent Michael Hayden, and I have a feeling his boss in Pennsylvania is probably looking the other way, protecting him as well. So I'm going to call. I'm going to drop the news. I'm going to record that call, and I'm going to let the whole world see. I'm going to put this on an unlisted channel on YouTube. And for all my people who see this, everyone who wishes to stand behind me, beside me, uh, I ask for. I don't ask you to pick up any arms. I don't want you to come fight uh, beside me. If it becomes a shooting war, it becomes a shooting war. I can't win that. I'm just one person by myself. But as long as I can evade these guys and let the information get out, let the information circulate, let the media carry this, I can let each, as long as each and every one of you help spread this across the internet about what's going on, these videos that I'm putting on YouTube as a video journal for you guys to see, I want you all to pass them out, to lead people to links to them, to post them on other media sites, to download them, all of this. This is basically going to be the first and largest civilian counterintelligence operation ever attempted. But I'm telling you, if I can do it this small, my local level, by myself, with no one else helping me, with anyone who sees this, with anyone who loves this country, with anyone who wants to put an end to this kind of corruption, I don't care if you are oath keepers, I don't care if you're a police officer, I don't care if you're military, if you want to put an end to this kind of bullshit, if you want your country back, here's your first step in taking it. Show the world what happens when abuses of power go unchecked. Let the media draw attention to it. Let the media investigate it. Let the media ask questions. Let the people in America decide. You put enough pressure from the people in America on these politicians, they are going to buckle. They're going to have to come in. They're going to have to investigate. They can try to cover it up at higher levels, but these immediate people that I'm dealing with, they're going to get fried. And when they do, you're going to collapse that system down here. Once that system collapses down here, everyone else will know exactly how to collapse that system around them. And anybody who wants to go gather information about criminal misconduct by police officers, by judges, by magistrates, by covering up evidence, all this, now's your chance to do it. Because if you start bringing this to light, if you start showing this as a pattern resulting around America, not just one person speaking up and doing something, but several people doing it, we can win this. We can get our country back. We can defend the Constitution, the Republic, the nation, the ideas of this nation without ever having to pick up a gun and fight. And I want you to realize I'm not doing this because I'm the hero. I'm not doing this because, I want to be a hero or because someone should stand up and do something. I'm doing this because someone should stand up and do something. And I've already lost 6 years of my life. I'm 31 years old. I have no girlfriend, no wife, no kids. I've made it a point not to have that because if I bring someone into this life, into this trap, into this place that they've put me, I put them at risk too. I can't have a kid living in a virtual prison of conspiracy and crime, and I can't bring a kid into a world like I've been living in for the past 6 years since I got out of the Army. I swore an oath to uphold the Constitution and the ideas of the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Well, here you have your domestic enemies. Here you have corruption, lies, deceit, criminal activity, people pretending to maintain the law while tearing it down. I mean, to be honest with you, this is this. What I'm going through is something no one should ever have to go through. And fine, I did it. You know, I've basically lost 6 years of my life to this, and I'll lose the other however many years I have remaining unless I stand up and fight it. And it's too big for me to fight. I know that. I don't think I'm going to survive this. Most likely, I'm going to end up dead. But if I bring them down, if I take these son of a bitches with me, if I can show the world the criminals they are, and we can look at the government and say, why are you allowing this to happen? Then maybe something good can come out of it. Maybe, everything I've lost, everything I've sacrificed won't be in vain. Maybe everything they've taken from me won't be taken in vain. Maybe something can come up. Maybe we can do something to stop this. Because if it's happening to me, it's happening to other people in other places. The only difference is I know how to fight them. I'm not fighting them as a soldier. I'm not going out here and shooting them and blowing up buildings and resisting them that way. I'm using information. I'm using information warfare. I'm using intelligence, and I'm hoping I can, bring this through my network for the whole world to see. I hope maybe if everything goes south, that these videos will make it out, and the rest of you, the rest of America, will know how to fight them. Because I'll tell you what, if by standing up and being the first one to stand up, I'm going to be put in that position to where I become the leader. And here's the thing about it: leaders lead by example. I'm not going to tell anyone to stand up and fight this criminality done under a conspiracy to appear like lawful government activity that is illegal and against the laws, the Constitution, which forms this government, this union, this republic. I'm not going to tell someone to do it if I can't do it myself. I know I've talked to people on the internet. There's all kinds of people in survival forums and militia forums and gun forums and in martial arts forums and self-defense forums all over the internet, all over politics, all over the US, who are that silent minority who just watch and wonder, who are waiting for, some great leader to appear to help you. Well, you know what? I don't know about a great leader to appear to help you. I don't even want to be a leader. I don't like leading. I don't like being responsible for anyone else other than myself. But I'm going to be put in that role anyway because I'm going to stand up when no one else will. I'm going to do the hard right over the easy wrong. I'm going to draw a line in the sand. I'm not trying to do anyone harm, to hurt anyone, to any of that. And here's the thing about it: I'm gonna make a prediction. I know how they've tried to tear my name down locally, the lies they've spread about me and everything else. So yeah, they'll make me sound like I'm some kind of deranged lunatic, child molester, terrorist, uh, whatever. And they do that because not even other criminals respect child molesters or sex offenders. Terrorists are the big bad boogeyman that we must all fear. And